Hello everyone, welcome. My name is MJ Pestridge. Welcome to another P3D video, and today we're going to be looking at the terrain pack that I've put together, which features high quality replacement models for trees, fields, towns, all full PBR'd and in higher quality. So we're here in South America, and I don't have any add-ons like Orbex Global representing this area. I have basically just put my terrain pack in, which, as you can see, changes the landscape quite considerable over default, and quite even with Orbex Global South America land class installed. This basically does exactly that. It changes the land class textures into higher quality textures that are 30 to 50 centimeters, full seasonal variations, and fully PBR compatible. So these basically work a lot better, in my experience, than files or add-ons that are non-PBR'd. And as we do a sort of a 360 around, you can sort of see, like, for me, this looks legitimately decent. Now, we're in South America, so it's classed as the fall and not the summer, which I'm in the spring personally where I am in the world. But as you can see, what we replaced is trees, rocks, grass fields, land class textures such as towns, cities, just giving them a higher detailed look, and more seasonal variation, so it's more colorful basically. It applies to the entire world, but in America and Europe you also get a smaller, more regional set, which I believe has summer only, but there are winter textures on a lower quality as well. The sim default, I believe, is 1 meter per pixel, so it doesn't provide the best quality, and I believe global base is 60 centimeters per pixel, again not providing as high a quality as the terrain pack, which is full PBR'd as well. So what you'll be updating is your rocks, your trees, all the textures for the ground, and it will work globally. Now I'm going to do a turnaround, and we're going to see it from the flight deck. It's a pack I've been using for the past, I'd say, 4 or 5 months, and it's a collection that's been put together through a series of freeware add-ons that I found on various different sites. And I've just basically updated the textures to make them work better with PBR, even on some of them, changing the encoding to DXT5. And yeah, I think it works a lot better. Now, I don't have any, like I said, I don't have any Orbex Global range installed into my PC to show you the difference, but most everybody uses Orbex Global base and the global range products, so land class, vector, you know, and sadly they haven't updated it for PBR. In fact, the last update for a lot of their products was 2016. Some of them got an update 2019, but not for P3D version 5. So basically the entire global range from Orbex is not really version 5 compatible, which is why on their website or their Orbex Central app, it just states that it's compatible with version 4.4 plus, meaning that you can use the global range in version 5, but it hasn't actually been made for version 5 compatible yet. So, and I've spoken to many Orbex developers. It doesn't look like they're going to be updating it for P3D anytime soon. One can only hope that their Open Asia land class pack as well will have PBR updates, but that was actually they started to create that like about 5 years ago, like way before P3D version 5 came out, way before PBR was introduced into version 4, which has changed a lot in version 5. So I seriously doubt that will have PBR when it comes out. In effect, a lot of those great Orbex Global products don't contain PBR. Now, why does this even matter? Like, what? To be honest, some people don't even use EA mode. So the reason I care so much about PBR is that it's a physics-based rendering. So your GPU basically handles all the calculations for the rendering of that product. If you don't use PBR in your sim, or if you untick EA mode, you're basically, the CPU is in charge of the calculations first before it hands it off to the GPU to render. Meaning your CPU now is getting more nailed than it did before. And not a very good idea. CPU is getting nailed anyway, so really to add more complex calculations for it to do first or after means something's got to give. Now, I have my frame rate is locked by my GPU, not my CPU. I even turn off AA in the menu as well for P3D, so my GPU is handling all my AA and my FPS and a lot of the physical base rendering, like PBR stuff. There's the rocks down there, you can see now. Meaning that my frame rate, which my CPU isn't having to try and lock to a certain number, is free to do like other calculations for weather interpolation and navigation data and airplane system fidelity. So this is the terrain pack here. As you can see, it's got higher quality textures that have been color corrected for PBR, and they don't stand out weirdly. And combined with the weather engine, everything looks fan-bloody-tastic. Wow. And there you go. The terrain pack is available in my Discord. The link to it is. It's actually a very big pack, as you can see. It's about 5-6 gig. I'll show you how to install it now, but it's easy to install and it's easy to use. We need to climb. At the default quality level, it goes down to like 1 meter in order to save space. All my models go down to like 50 centimeters, 30 centimeters. They have full PBR. They integrate great with EA, and they save on performance for VRAM and enable you to get a higher FPS rate as well. So not only are the trees replaced, the rocks are replaced, but fields, town tiles. It's a 5 to 6 gigabyte download. It's a massive replacement, and it's quite easy to put in as well. All you have to do is delete your indexes, which you can do by going to, I'll show you now, program data in wherever you like on your C drive, program data, Lockheed Martin version 5, and scenery index is 64, and delete everything in this file. Then install the terrain pack, which I'll show you how to do that. So if you're using version 4, you need to grab the contents from this folder. Everything else, version 5, comes from here. If you're on version 4, make sure you put this in first and then go and overwrite this file, because these are not PBR'd. So it's ready for version 4 and 5. But basically, all you do is drag and drop this into your root folder, and that is it. It will ask you to overwrite something like 2,000 files. Then you know you've done it correctly, and you'll have higher quality models in that are full working with PBR. They don't stand out from the EA mode, yeah, it's a really, like, it has helped me achieve 60 FPS around the world. This terrain pack, it's lowered my VRAM, and honestly, it just looks gorgeous. Really does. Where's that airport going? There it is. Let's get in. This is probably one of the biggest add-ons that I've put together. It's all from existing freeware. I've just PBR'd the lot and changed like the file encoding on some of them to DXT5. And yeah, it's a really great add-on, I feel. And if you don't like it, you can always repair your sim to remove it completely. And that's it, guys. Basically, the terrain pack will be available in my Discord as a link to a Google Drive download. It's about 5 to 6 gigs, so by the time you guys are watching this, the link will be in my Discord where you can go and download it, and it works all over the globe. Now, if you use Orbex Global and you put these files in, it will overwrite Orbex Global. When you re-verify your files in Orbex Global, it will overwrite these files. Orbex Global range does not contain PBR, so the Buildings HD and the Trees HD packages don't have any PBR on them, whereas these do. Also, the defaults as well. If you ever repair your sim, you will need to reinsert this pack again. Anytime you install any airports or any scenery pack, which also may change the models of default, then you need to reinstall the pack again. Hey up, is that volcano active? That volcano looks like it's active. It's actually blowing its top up. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget, I give away 50 euros in Sim Market vouchers. All you have to do to be in a chance to win that is be a subscriber to my channel and put a comment down below in any one of my P3D videos, and I'll see you in the next one. I draw the winner at the end of every month, last Friday of every month, live on YouTube. Guys, thanks for watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.